And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped. The Gators will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Lucas. It's complete to the left. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Snap it to the back. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Flips it out to the back. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, fourth and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on fourth down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gonna run it. It's Nix. Powers through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. Really Nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Swings it out to the flat. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first.
Looking for the end zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's now second and goal.
Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They'll try to blast their way in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting set for the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Gators letting this guy do it himself the way Tebow used to do it when he'd pick up steam going downhill and getting first downs.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Man, I mean, I know I have running backs, but when I got quarterbacks that are also dynamic and can make plays in the run game and get me extra first downs, if I'm the Gators, I would do the exact same thing, whatever it takes.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lucas. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Peters. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to throw. It's Lucas. It's complete on the right side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, this is a guy, a quarterback, that I trust throwing the ball on 4th down, and I trust him running the ball on 4th down, too. Go with the option. Let him make the right read.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here we go. On the move. It's Nix. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
Oh, he's got some space. The tag. Touchdown.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's into the open down the middle. Tag. Touchdown, Florida. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Soft spot in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. He leaves it with his back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. That gives them a little breathing room now up 24-20. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's quick. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lucas. They're working that left side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating. They got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gators will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Caught over the middle. It's Nix. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires downfield. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick completion on the out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He's brought down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Lucas. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The Gators will have it 1st and 10.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice...
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, down to throw. And he will score! Touchdown Gators! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Man, it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature him, throw it up, let him go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Nix. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll try the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Get it out on the screen. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really...
Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Try to barge their way in. A little rally into the end zone for the touchdown. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. They want to throw it.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be dragged down.
And the Florida offense will take over.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Reads it, fires complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game. Looking left.
Makes a connection. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. To throw, it's Lucas. He'll get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. Got some room headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Lucas. Wide open downfield. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They think there's room to run to the right here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Gators have their offense in high gear.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This game has been wildly entertaining. As we take a second to catch our breath, let's have a look at the game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes it past the marker. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through the tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to throw, it's Lucas. They'll run the screen. He stopped right there, short of the first. And this defense trying to preserve the lead. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. At number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Knocked off his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's gone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal.
Black 24.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick release by the QB. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Slips away. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Scanning the field, it's Lucas. Got his man.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got it behind the line. It's Turner. Brought down at the 25. 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in a position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
And now on second down for this offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this to tie things up in the final minute. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast.
There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike it, stop the clock, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this will be for the win. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.